On today's video, we are talking culling your photos. Why you need to learn this and why this is going to make your work so much faster. So what is culling? Culling is simply the process of going through your photos. Whenever you do a shoot, you come home with thousands of images and you're gonna go through all of them and you're going to select the best of the best to either deliver to your clients or to present to them for them to select their favorite. Every single photographer has some sort of culling process. At the end of the day, you are going to always shoot more than what you deliver. This is very common. At the beginning, especially, photographers are going to shoot thousands of photos and only end up with a couple that are good. The better you get at photography, the higher the ratio of good images versus bad ones. But let me tell you, 15 years into taking photos and I still delete so many images. Being a good photographer is not just taking amazing photos, it's also having the eye to select the good from the bad. Being a good professional photographer is also being able to present your client with the best of the best without repetition and without too much work on their part. So culling is gonna make you a better photographer because it's gonna make you look better as a photographer to your clients, and it's gonna make your client's job easier. There are many different processes to do your culling, and I want to talk about why having a good process is important. If you have a good workflow, you're going to not only save time, you're going to save hassle. I'm telling you, since I developed my very own culling process and have a clean way of doing my shoots every single time, I never lose images, I never accidentally delete my card, I never duplicate files and end up with a full hard drive. I have a process that helps me make sure that not only everything I shoot gets into my computer, but I can actually go through all of the images knowing that I'm going to be selecting best and clearing out whatever I don't want to have. Having a good culling process is going to ensure that you never lose a file, that you never duplicate a file, that you don't accidentally fill a hard drive, that you don't accidentally wipe a memory card on your next shoot, and you can rest assured knowing that all of your files are safe. If you do things in the same way every time, you minimize your chance for error and for these mistakes to happen. Truth to be told, these things happen. I can tell you, I heard from so many photographers, they accidentally deleted one card instead of the other, they thought they backed it up and they actually didn't. And honestly, the best way to avoid these kind of mistakes is to do the same thing every time. It avoids confusion, it avoids mistakes, and you know that you're always safe with your files. This is also going to make your process faster. If you're trying a different way to process your images and import them into your computer differently every time, it's only going to get confusing, it's going to take a long time, and it's going to take away time from really what you're good at, which is shooting and editing. So having a good process is not only going to simplify the work for you, but it's going to keep it safe. Now let's talk about why culling your work actually makes you a better photographer. That's right, being a good photographer is not just taking beautiful photos. The curation process is almost as important as the shooting process. You can shoot thousands of images, but if you know how to pick the best ones, that is all your audience will see. Nobody needs to see your bad work, nobody needs to see the stuff that you don't like, nobody needs to see the things that are not even maybe good, but just simply not your style. When you're culling, you're literally choosing what kind of work you want the world to see and how you want to be seen as a photographer. And it really is all about quality over quantity. Like I said, when you're shooting, you're going to be shooting at a much higher ratio than what you're going to be delivering. And that should give you a peace of mind, knowing that it doesn't matter if it takes you 1,000 photos to try all the different angles and all the different lenses and all the different light settings, as long as you get the photo that you want. And as long as you select the one that truly best represents you or makes your client look the best. If you're delivering to a client, it is so much better for you to deliver 5 amazing photos than 50 that are some okay, some average, and some good. It's simply going to make your better images not look as good in comparison because people get lost looking at so many files. So remember, quality over quantity always. And like I said, it is also a better service to your client. Not every photographer works this way, but myself, when I work with clients, I actually like to deliver a gallery for selection. This means that my client gets to pick the ones they actually like and they actually want in their final images. Of course, I'm gonna have my favorites and I'm gonna have the things I like, but at the end of the day, I know that my client is gonna be better satisfied if they have a final say in picking the images they want. Whatever amount of images I shoot on a day, I am usually giving my client a fraction of that to select. So if I shot 500 to 1,000 photos, my client is getting a gallery with 100, and in their package, usually there is only 20 to 30 images included. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna give them a pre-selected gallery, so they only see the best of the best, they only see the good stuff, they only see the quality stuff, and they can choose within the photos you have already decided that you like. This is gonna make you look better as a photographer because they're only seeing good photos, so they have no idea if you missed something, if something was dark, blurry, bad lighting, whatever. Your client never needs to know. So curation is going to help you look better in front of your clients. It's going to make you look like a better photographer. And in the end, if it makes you look like a better photographer in front of your clients, then you are a better photographer. I am very passionate about culling because I think so many photographers focus on the skills and the technical when they're shooting, and they focus so much on learning editing skills, but they lose that whole process in the middle. And I'm telling you, it is the most important part. It's the part where honestly most photographers spend their time. For every 4 hours I shoot, I'm spending 8 hours on the computer culling, editing, and delivering images. So if you can get a process that works for you and you can import your images from your shoot in a clean, organized way, you can go through your photos and make a proper selection and narrow it down and get it down to only your best work and only then present it to your clients, then you're already getting into a much more professional playing field of photography. If you want to know my culling process, or if you have any questions about this, leave me a comment below. I'll record that on the next video. Have a great day and I'll see you next time.